Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today I bring in the Canon D80. It is a great buy right now that I found in Costco. They have a bundle pack. It's only for a limited time. They only had a couple of them, so it's today, June 16. If you have time, go to the nearest Costco and buy this machine. I mean, this is one of those cameras that you've been waiting for to videotape. If you want to go into the YouTube, if you want to go just a day-by-day picture taking of scenery, of events, and you want to capture them, this is the way to go. So today I'm going to open up this box and let you guys know what's inside of the box on the bundle deal that you get at Costco. Right now it retails for $1,200 plus tax. So you're roughly around $1,400 bucks. Now, I found the same kit at Best Buy starting at $1,400. So in the long run, you're saving $200 on this purchase. So take a look at what's in here, what's available. Match it up with Best Buys, match it up with Target, match it up with Walmart. So far, nobody could have beat the price that Costco has. You have to be a Costco member in order to buy this stuff. So let's open up the box. First of all, you get cover. They give you a 32 gig memory card. This is a plus for me because back in the days, cameras didn't even come with the memory card. So this is a 32 gig video card or memory card that you can save your videos, pictures, and all sorts of things. Now here, they're giving it to you just out of the box just so you can start shooting and producing some videos and pictures. So let's keep opening the next item. The next item, oh man, this is a really good item. It is a micro HDMI connection that you can connect your camera directly to the TV. You could display what you have on your camera, or you could see it live on what you have in your camera, which this is a plus for any YouTuber that's starting out there, or anybody's going to be promoting, or you want to watch your videos and your pictures on a big screen TV. This is what you need. Now, on top of that, they give you all these discounts. They give you a Canon service, free support, maintenance. Now, let me tell you something about the camera. A big plus. Recommend it. If you're going to spend $1,200 on a camera, get the freaking warranty. Especially from Costco, they have a great warranty. They have a great package where it starts at $79.99 for 2-year warranty. These cameras are very fragile. Instead of dealing with the manufacturer and waiting for your RMI, waiting for all the paperwork, waiting for them to approve the stuff, Costco, at no cost, you walk in there, they see it's cracked, they give you a replacement immediately. If they don't have the machine that you qualify, the similar machine, they'll give you the next model on top of it. Great buy to have. I recommend anybody that's going to spend $1,200 on a freaking camera, spend the money on the warranty. It's Costco. You can't beat Costco's warranties. One of the best warranties out there. So let's keep moving along. Besides the maintenance, they give you instructions, of course. You know, first thing you have to do when you open it up, all the manuals in here. They give you an extra battery, of course, because it comes with one battery, but now they give you 2 batteries, so you could last a little longer. And these batteries tend to last 3 or 4 hours, depending on shoot, all right? So if you leave it on, it might take a long time, but the camera automatically shuts down. Now they do give you a plus. This is something you could go to YouTube, you could go to any video, you could go to the website, and you could obtain the videos and instructional videos. Instead of giving you a manual, now they give you a DVD, which is an awesome plus thing. I mean, the camera is very difficult to configure, very difficult to use. Well, I suggest first take a look at the manual first and see the videos. You might learn 1 or 2 things. And not only that, there's plenty of content on the videos out there in the YouTube that you could obtain, so you could inform yourself and get better at using your own camera. Now, on top of that, they give you a 55 250 millimeter lens, an extra lens. This is for a longer distance, of course. I'm not gonna probably use this when I'm using a close quarter or only for interviews. This is not for that. This is for a more long distance shot. If you want more information, there's plenty of content on what this lens is used for. Now, they give you, on top of that, a sturdy bag, so you could fit all your contents in this bag. And let me open it up here in front of you guys. Looks like a lunch bag to me, but it's pretty hard corners. it's really structured in there. I mean, it's drop shock proof. You can tell because there's plastic embedded in there, so when you drop it, and of course they give you all the little space that your nuts and crannies that you have for your lens, your extra batteries, your other objects that you have in here, your cables. This is a plus for me. I mean, I didn't expect to get a bag. You would have to pay for a bag, and here they are, extra bags in here, extra corners on here in the corner. There's another little bag here in the back. This is a really plus for me. I really enjoy having everything on one instead of me purchasing one item at a time. It's another thing that I like about Canon. I mean, this is a sturdy bag. You could drop it a couple of times and it will still last for a while. So let's move it all the way so we could get the piece of resistance. So here we go. Now this one is what I've been waiting for quite a while. This is a great camera. I mean, the D70 was an awesome camera. This one is a step up from the D70. I mean, it's almost similar to it. They still do 10x80. 4K, it's not a 4K camera yet. You could get it potentially there, but all the contents are on the YouTube and other channels are not 4K yet. You need a high bandwidth. You need a sturdy computer just to stream the stuff. And right now, you don't have the machine at home to view 4K videos. You don't have the monitors yet. You don't have the freaking bandwidth. I mean, so 4K is not there yet. It's gonna be there in the future. For right now, my recommendation, 1080 is fine. That's, you know, HDMI quality. That's pretty much a norm everywhere. If you're gonna stream something on a 4K TV, then that's a totally different thing. On the Apple TV, you can get 4K. On freaking Amazon stick, you can get 4K. But everything other content, like if you're gonna stream out of your computer straight to your TV, that's not gonna run 4K. It's gonna go 4K on your computer, but on your monitor it will show 4K, but not on your computer. Now let's go back in details on this machine here. The Canon EOS 80D is a step up compared to the 70. So I'm not gonna compare two cameras here. I just want you to know what's available in this bundle deal that you get. Now, of course, they give you a manual. And they give you their Bible of the machine, pretty much, you know, the ins and outs of how to use this machine. Of course, not everybody fully understands these cameras. They're always learning something new, but they're so complicated these days. They have all these shutter speeds, all these different modes that I recommend you maybe sit down and watch one YouTube channel. So what you're gonna use it for, because if you're gonna use it for multiple things, then there's multiple ways of using this camera. It's not for everyone. This camera is very difficult to use. I mean, you gotta understand the shutter speed, the lighting, you gotta your surround, your audio. You gotta go into details, far details. If you're gonna be out shooting pictures, just pictures, then you're gonna have no issue, because there's a lot of things that are automatic in here, but they're settings to what they think that you're gonna need out there. What you wanna do is find your way and find a good channel that will describe how to use this machine, because everybody has a different sense of how they want to use their camera. So find your way. If you're just a day-to-day guy that's going to walk out, or guy or lady that's going to walk out there and take pictures of the scenery or something like that, you could use this camera easily. But I don't recommend you for just something like that simple. This is a very professional camera. It's for sporting events. It's going to be for YouTubers out there. It's going to be for a lot of different high-end usage, I would say, you know, instead of a regular low-end. So if you want to start as a beginner, I don't recommend this camera as a beginner. I recommend it as an expert, to be honest with you. Here, of course, you get the charger. It's a charger. It's not portable. It seems like it's a plug. It's a wall plug, of course. You get that. You get in here, they give you the regular lens that it comes with. It's the one that day by day that you're going to be using. It's a 1855 millimeter. This is not a long distance. This is something that you're going to require more for if you want to do your videos, or you want to do just a short pictures. 5 feet will be the norm for this to use. So if you want more information about it, of course, go to the websites, go to YouTube, go to canon.com and find out more information about it. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just showing you the package deal that you get when you buy it at Costco. Here's the battery that it's included. They give you a strap so you can hold your camera. And they bundle the camera so tight in there, really tight in, that the camera itself is just very delicate. I don't want the camera to get any dust in here, so I'm gonna keep it locked. I'm not gonna open it up for you where you can see inside the lens. So the camera is a D80. It's an awesome looking camera. It has a button here in the front. There's one on the top, so there's different options that you can take pictures in different directions. Now this is what I want it for. So they have all these different connections for your remote and also for the audios, and they have the external one. So when you're gonna go the HDMI, I'll put pictures on top of the on the video so you can see exactly a close-up of this stuff. This is pretty awesome. On the top of it, there's a hidden part of it that you could actually lock in your extra accessories on the top, and that's where we're gonna add extra accessories on top of this. But first, we're gonna include this bundle deal so you can know exactly what you get when you buy this. Then, on the second part of the video, I'm gonna add the 2 accessories about this camera that I recommend, highly recommend to purchase. Now, the camera is a little heavy. It's a little heavy, but you could tell it's a freaking professional camera. It has a little rubber for your eyes. The one thing that I purchased this camera for, it was for this little device here, this little LCD camera, this LCD display. Actually, it's because when you're shooting a video, it's hard when you're not looking at yourself, and you could just flip it over and there it is. So this is a plus. Canon's, anything on the D series or the 7 series, it comes with these. And now a lot of vendors, a lot of different providers out there, I see on Nokia, Sony, they're all coming out with the same thing. They're all having that flip thing because they know it's a great thing to have on the camera, especially when you're doing a solo video like I am myself. I have no one here. I'm videotaping this. It's a great thing to do it yourself. I would highly recommend you, every time you're gonna close it back, to flip it back and make sure it's closed without the LCD, because the thing is, you don't want that to get scratched right away if you put it down on the ground, or you're gonna set it up into something else that might scratch it, because these LCDs are not really easy to replace. And they do have a 800 number that you can call in for parts and stuff like that in case you do scratch it. But if you get the Costco warranty, no questions asked, replacement automatically. I love about that. I mean, they do that with TVs, they do that with high-end cameras, I mean, they do that with camcorders. They have great deals. Now, they do have different pricing on the Costco warranty, so you have to check with your local retail on that, because it might change from city to city or state to state. Now, one thing I really got this for is because I want to see more content in here. I want to be able to shoot more content, and of course, I want to be able to do mixed reality on one of my YouTube channels that I have. I want to be able to take this out to a convention. I was just at the E3 convention show this week, and I was able to videotape on my regular cheapo little camera. I did audio interviews that were pretty horrible, so instead of me taking the next step and getting those cameras upgraded, I ended up getting a brand new camera with brand new equipment. So let me put this aside so you can see everything that you get. Now, on the Canon deal, like I said, let me go back and review this. You get an extra battery. A battery is already included, but they give you an extra battery for extended usage. Now, these are not AA or AAA batteries. These are actually Canon batteries. So if you're gonna end up draining this battery and you want to carry more, you're gonna have to purchase the same model. I believe this one works on the D70 and the D80. So look at the specs. Don't take my word for it, but it says here it does work for 2 cameras. So we're gonna put these aside. You get these 2 batteries, you get the charger, you get an extra lens, which is this is the actual lens you get to, but then you get the big lens here that I don't even want to open it. This large lens is a 250 millimeter for longer distance. Great to shoot animals out in the park, or people, or maybe mountains. Great to have. You get the strap for the camera, you get the video DVD manual, and you get, of course, the 32 gig. Now, let me tell you something about the 32 gig. If you tend to take high-end, high pixel, high quality pixel, it's gonna run out quick. I would try to mess around with the settings and maybe lower it down where it's enough so you could, if you want to upload to YouTube, Facebook, and all that stuff, you don't need the high quality of the pictures. You could just downgrade it to a area where you're happy with it, So what I would recommend, you go to your settings on your camera. There's different settings for your camera. The higher pixel you have, the more memory you're going to use on the memory card. So this video is not for instructional video on how to use your camera. It's just basic what you get this bundle deal. Now this is a great buy. I bought it for $1,200 plus tax. It was $1,400 at Costco. Now Best Buy has a similar bundle but a shorter quality of stuff that you have in there. You end up probably saving $200 on this bundle deal instead of the Best Buy deal. So it's a great plus buy for me. I actually started buying this stuff because I'm actually getting more involved in the YouTubes than I've been before. I have 2 different channels that need high-end quality videos. On my last camera is now I'm cutting it. This is the last time I'll be using this camera here in this show. So this is a great bundle. Like I say, you get the case itself and everything you see for here in yourself. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please subscribe to the channel and let us know what you recommend or what you want to see, and I will bring it back to your show. Thank you very much. This is Frank the Tank signing off on Upgrade.